You're more than welcome to use this microphone if you'd like, Josh.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're gonna be swapping out the CL220 and the new water chlorinator for this Pool Frog Cycler mineral system, and we're just gonna kind of map out which how we're gonna do it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take out the Hayward CL220. Josh, if you could hand me that black and red handled nut driver, the little one, 1/4 inch nut driver, I believe it is. I was going to lower the pump to pump more water out, but we should probably just leave that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The pool pump. The pump that was pumping the water for the liner replacement. That's the one, buddy.
What?
Here. Oh. I'd like to save that because I might use it to replace the one at my house.
Okay.
One at my house.
You said we could take that pump out, you said?
I was thinking about lowering the pump down too.
Okay.
Pump more water out, but then I was like, yeah, maybe we should just leave it because it kind of helps stabilize the. All right. We'll get this here new water chlorinator out of here. Trying to use my tiger cutters. All right, buddy, here's these. You're more than welcome to have that one if you want. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. All right, so basically, we're just gonna redo all that, and we'll probably couple her off right here. Josh, could you grab me one of my brand new shorter sawzall blades? Please. Okay. Everybody to know that I'm okay. Getting over the mistake. Everybody was super nice. A little water coming out here from the filter. I think the filter's full of water. That's gonna stay. Now, let's grab my blue. What we'll do is take off this union here. Okay. This is. So I got a new Pentair packing 188 union 2-inch slip, half union. It's funny, there's always so many terminologies for like what something's called, and then we come up with like little, kind of like how the kids have slang for everything. We kind of have slang for what things are called too. All right. New O-ring, new union going into the filter. So now you can't see this part, but I think I still got you in the best view. All right, so this will loop back around all in 2-inch. Back to that. Okay. The dog agrees.
That stuff's all garbage, or we use
Yeah, I'm good with all that, Josh. All right, so let me examine the condition of the pipe coming out of here. So we're going to ultimately need a check valve I need to think where the best spot for this to go is. I almost think the best spot for it to go is right in there. So I think for now, Josh, thank you for putting a new blade on.
You're welcome.
It's on safe.
Yeah.
I think for now what I'll do is I will cut the pipe right here. I was trying to go nice and easy with the fresh blade because sometimes you can really chunk up the goods. You know what I mean, Josh? The goods. All right, so I think I want to leave a little bit of pipe on there. I'm hoping I got a check valve here. Yep. So I kind of like cutting this right here. And obviously at the end of the video, I'll do a full detail of everything. So, Josh, it's almost like if we moved the heater this way, man, but we can't because it's hard plumbed in with the propane, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little flex on the copper, but it's not worth doing that. So, here's what I was kind of thinking. We would. You got a pair of rubber gloves? Yeah.
Yep.
You're the man, bro. You're like a doctor's assistant. So this is what I was kind of thinking, Josh. Was we would do something like this, and then, man, it'd be nice to. I bet you I could 45 that angle over. I think I need to cut a little bit back off the pipe because I think I want to have this right about there. So I think I'll cut it back another 2 inches, Josh. And I'll put my protective rubbers on. Do you wear rubbers, Josh?
No.
Rubber, I'm talking rubber gloves, but
Yeah.
you don't wear rubber gloves?
No.
Did you think I was talking a different type of rubber?
Same answer though.
Just want to make sure we're talking about the same thing. All right, hold on. Very good. All right. It's a little scab too, John.
Yeah.
So, I don't suppose I have any. What do I have for 2-inch stuff in there, Josh? We might need to. I thought I grabbed some 2-inch stuff this morning.
Did you
How about
grab
in
it?
my truck? Do I have anything in my truck for 2-inch? In that Tupperware bin. Like 90s, 45s, stuff like that.
Okay.
All right, so we know we're putting a check valve here. And oh, that's funny. I should probably 2-inch coupler there. I don't think there's enough room to fit this in there. I don't see that happening. Or if I do it like this, I feel like everything would just be so much easier. It would just be. It doesn't even look like this pad is really sitting on anything. I don't have much room to play around though. This definitely kind of limits everything. Well, that's a little bit of playing on it. Let me see what's going on here. Just looking at the gas line here. I can't see this. Shut it off just in case too. Shut the gas line on. Seems like there's a little bit of play in it. Needed. There's just a little movement there. Nothing's kinked or anything.
Oh.
All right. Okay. You know, obviously the height of the pad I don't have. That's okay. That line looks really good there. And what I would need to do is this in 245s right there. Oh, poor Josh. He's looking for plumbing fittings. So let's see where we're at here. That looks
Okay.
Find any fittings?
I finally found the bucket.
Nice, buddy. Any 2-inch stuff in there?
Ah, motherfucker.
I'm probably gonna have to edit this video and not just release the whole thing, 'cause line is definitely close. Alright, let me step out of there. Help him with this. What a search, huh?
Hey.
It's one of those things where I have to definitely use something out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I get the mic now that dropped.
Oh no, the mic dropped?
Yeah. I got it.
You have it? Hey, I don't happen to have any other plumbing fittings, huh?
No.
Okay. I found 245s, 222s. I think the 222s is going to be what I need. I got a funny feeling that these are going to be exactly what I need. Hopefully the mic didn't break. No, we're still good. All right, so we got two 22s. I'm gonna try to do something like this, because that's ultimately how far I gotta come up. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the move. That's the move. That brings me right up to where I want to be. Okay, that's sweet. Buddy, it was worth it.
It was.
Yeah,
I'm
because
glad.
I had my two 2-inch 22s in there,
Yeah.
and it literally is gonna do exactly
I'm
what
glad
I
it
need
wasn't
to do.
all for nothing.
It wasn't all for nothing. Did we make a mess though?
I mean,
The van's a mess, right?
yeah, it was a mess from the.
I'm gonna try to clean the van out this weekend, and
Get that power
because
wash.
I want to go to the flea market.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be a good time for me to empty the van out
And then,
completely, and I can, sort through things that are taking up room. Like we can consider like you said, getting the pressure washer off, and I think that'll be really good. All right. See, the cool thing about when you're trying to line fittings up, they had little lines on the back that are like nice little reference lines, so you know that everything's the way it should be. See, that's my little step down. To the perfect height. I can even turn it to get that angle right again. I was able to kind of just barely move the heater. So now it's just a matter of, oh, can you see if there's a 2-inch coupler in there? That's the missing link to the operation. Otherwise, I'll have to use a 2-inch union as a coupler. But, probably wouldn't hurt. And I would never have to take the heater union off and risk of it shrinking.
missing. There's the missing piece.
All right, buddy. That is the missing piece. Now, the only thing is I'm going to cut this back further than I really wanted to. But I need the room. What was that?
Was it on that side?
It was the level. It was the level. Yeah, that's weird. There we go. That's a better cut, Josh. Measure once and cut twice. That's one of those situations where you can cut twice, I guess. When you cut it too long. I still feel like I should glue the union on here instead of, I think that's what I'm going to do, Josh. I think we need to have the union on here. Because then they won't ever have to take this heater union off when they're taking the equipment apart.
Yeah.
Sometimes these heater unions, they, jeez, hitting stuff. Sometimes they shrink, and then they can't get them back on again, So I want them to be able to take the Frogger out. All right, so now we do our check valve. That way no high concentrated chlorine gets into the heater parts when it is shut off. Do you have a little level in here, Josh?
Here's one here.
Whew, you were here.
Oh,
Take
you
that
got that.
Christmas
You
tree
don't need
bit. Just enough time to level her off before the glue dries. Beautiful. Okay, we have your check valve installed. New union. Now, I believe this goes in. But I want to kind of see if I can figure out where this cut is going to go. Once I'm on there. Can you come here and help just support this a little bit for me, Josh? The chlorinator?
Okay.
Just, take the weight off it so it's not. Thanks. I know it's a lot a lot to ask. I know, I'm sorry. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to find the end of that pipe where it goes. So I'm going to come around the other side, Josh.
Alright.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Supporting the operation. Alright, so that's the end of the pipe there. So if I went to about right there, cut it, put this on. Alright, buddy. We're gonna pull this off here.
Okay. Sawzall.
I'm gonna take the sawzall, yep. Okay. Cut this for a third time. Alright. So now put this back on and have you hold it again, just to take some weight off. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this union off with my bare hands, like that. I need to cut a scab. Which is a piece of pipe. So you can. Alright. Now. Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow. Do you identify as a cat?
I'm trying to identify as a millionaire, but I don't know if that looks like that.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you're in the ballpark there, but my gut tells me not to glue that part on yet. My gut tells me not to glue that part on yet, Josh. You gotta go with your gut sometimes. Oh, what am I doing, Josh? I'm gluing. I'm slipping, Josh. I'm slipping in my old age. So the goal is to have this go in there. I think what I need to do, Josh, is just go and glue this thing right in there now. So we're gonna do that. You got that 4 foot level there? Or the torpedo level?
yeah.
I think I called it a 4 foot level last time too. Leave a comment if that's what I did, or did I call it a torpedo level? Josh put it right on top of the thingy here. The other way though.
Yep.
And it looks level there, right, buddy?
What was it?
Take a ragger. Ragger. You're not wearing gloves, so don't touch the glue, Josh. Now, just kind of support. You're just supporting the cause. And so in a perfect world, this all goes like this, right? So I think that that's the case. Have you ever done two connections at once, Josh?
No.
You're about to see it. You're about to see two connections done at the same time. I don't know if anybody else can see though, but it's got to be done. Because it's just because when the pipe goes in, like I want it to line back up at a, you know what I mean, like a certain distance, and I don't want to play with the pipe too much. No pun intended, of course. So make sure everything's glued up, right? Now, I should be able to bring this in a little bit. I should be able to bring this in, force it, and just line that all up, like so. Okay, that's good. We're gonna run with that. Now, what I need you to do is to go to the back side of the heater.
Okay.
Okay, now I just want to make sure everything's lined up. So what I need you to do is get down low and just very gently rock the heater that way, as little as you can. Nope, the other way. Keep coming. Yeah, one more like that.
One more?
One more just like you just did.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
hold
too
it there.
much?
It was a little too much, but you're doing all right. I just want to make sure that the union is lined up so I can put it on by hand as much as I can. Now hit me with the blues, buddy.
Where the blues at right here?
That all worked out really well. I just want you to know that. I know that you thought you did too much, but all right. I'm just tightening these unions. Just want to make sure I'm going the right way, obviously. Okay. It's installed. We're coming into the heater and coming out. We're in the thing. Everything's looking good, and we just clean a little red magic marker there. Clean up the pipe with some of this pipe cleaner stuff.
You all set with all the pipe?
Nope. Now I gotta do this side over here, Josh.
Oh, okay.
But we're close, buddy. We're close. We're about halfway done. Halfway. Josh, are there any more, I wouldn't happen to have any 2-inch
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 pipe?
elbows in that.
Elbow, maybe.
Let me go check. I don't think there was, but it's no big deal. I'll have to reduce it 1.5 inches. Let's see what we got. I don't have any 2-inch elbows. We don't have any other plumbing parts?
No. Not no 2 inches.
Not the end of the world. It just would have been nice to keep everything 2 lot of 22s. Couplers. It's like sifting through Lego parts, Josh. Alright. Well, we'll do it in 1.5 inches. I mean, that's the way it was before anyway, so. Okay. Everything's 1.5 inches here anyway. Is there a 2-inch
2-inch pipe.
2-inch coupler?
Huh?
A 2-inch coupler in that that pin, buddy? Or I can just use this 2-inch union too, so it's no big deal. I prefer it.
All you need is a 2-inch coupler?
Yes, buddy.
Okay.
When I came out here yesterday, I saw everything was 1.5 inches. So I was like, but then all these parts that I'm adding are 2-inch.
What's it doing?
It's not really the end of the world. It's just not what I was trying to do. Tough having that truck, you know, loaded with. I mean, the thing is like I could probably like 45 that over to there, down to here. That would kind of look nice, as opposed to having the pipe way out there. And then, yeah, I don't have two 2-inch 90s anywhere. It's like no matter what, you just do it in the 1.5 inches. Know what I mean, Josh? Ooh, went quiet, buddy.
Huh?
I went quiet.
Yeah.
It was like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. You say so.
I got
Crickets.
lost in the. I was zoning out in nature, the woods.
Zoning out on nature. So you say. So. I mean, obviously, it's going to look beautiful, no matter what. 1.5 inch hard pipe, Josh? He's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in business. I'm ready for you. All right, let's cut this to 8 inches.
Drop the silver.
Josh, pull the tape measure until you think it's 8 inches. Here, come this way just a little bit. Yeah, there you go, right there, do it. 8 inches. Oh, careful, buddy, you're on camera. 8 inches and stop.
I don't know. That's why I like 10. Nah,
Tell me when to stop.
right there.
Buddy, pretty close, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Alright.
Wow, Josh knows what 8 inches looks like. You just made all the girls happy, Josh. Because I heard a rumor that certain situations, you know, that's kind of like the number. Where you could like get any girl you wanted.
Yeah. I thought that situation was called money. He got the money.
Yeah.
They got the time.
If you got the girth, you're in.
If not, you
Otherwise-
better got money.
Otherwise, you better have money. This is
That part might be part of the blooper section.
yeah. Dude, nobody watches these videos anyway, so only certain people, certain important people, but I would like to think that nobody watching would be offended. I mean, we live in a world where that sells. All right, so we're just gluing this one in, line it up beautifully. Looks good, lined up right. Now that, I can do whatever height I want, and what I can do is come down to that right about here. So I should have another reducer. Should have another reducer, Josh. I'm gonna pick the cleanest fitting too, Josh.
Cleanest one.
I'm sorry, did I interrupt you? Or did you interrupt me?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe it was both.
That was a good question though, right?
Yeah.
Buddy, you got any more rags?
Yep.
My rags are... Oh, there we go, fresh rags. So, now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little dummy thing. A little, what I think the length will be on this piece. Obviously it's just nothing that needs to be exact. It's just more or less so I can have a template or a jiggy. So that I make sure my angle's right when I'm screwing that elbow on, right? And of course I know I will come to the ballpark, or be in the ballpark. Right, so. So when that comes on, I'm going, I want to make sure that that's going to be at the right height. And remind me that it's not glued in too.
Okay.
All right, so the 1.5" pipe is not glued into the 45. I think this came out all right though. I kind of cleaned everything up and made it so it's not like such a trip hazard over here. Like you can actually walk behind the equipment here and not accidentally clip something. What was that? I know you know what I'm saying. Bring that down. We're going to be right around there. So now I can take that out, wipe the glue. Okay, so now I can flip this around this way. All right, take this tape measure, measure from here to here, which I'm getting 21 it looks like. 21. So 21 plus 2.5, what's that?
23.
21 plus 2.5?
23.5.
There you go, 23.5.
Okay.
It's almost a 2 feet. So I'm wondering if that's... I also need to remember I'm not glued in back there too. So that's the only part about doing this type of where you're like fitting pieces in and then gluing. It's hard to remember what you've glued. And then of course that's where the purple primer comes into place. And that's where it's all, you know, yes, I agree with all that.
But the after look is not as clean.
Yep. So my plan is to come over as far as I can, and then I'm going to glue all these in together. These two, I'll glue those in at the same time. That's my plan. Now is the level over there, buddy? The torpedo level, not the 4-foot level. Yeah. Bring this a little closer. Give him in. I just want to make sure it's plumb. I believe I'm going to be plumb going into the pipe over here. It's adjustable. I'll be able to go up or down a little bit with it anyway. All right, so now, once that's in all the way, now I can clear my throat. Get a measurement, 21 1/4. And it's actually 21, what's 21 1/4 plus 2 1/2 is 1, 2 1/2. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Okay, now I'm gonna pull this out of this union here. Now, I'm going to glue this elbow, this pipe into here. Like so. And I like to put the barcode, you know, as often as possible, I like to put the barcodes and the writing from the pipe like down or away where you can't see it. You know what I mean? There's a marker that's getting buried right here, buddy. Probably be a good time to...
Well,
I only got to make 2 more connections and we're done here, so... Probably be a good time to start wrapping things up here. A lot of my tools I don't need anymore. And in a perfect world, buddy, I'm making this 1 connection. Well, actually, it's 2 connections. This one right here. If I did everything correctly. I think I did. So, we're gonna, hopefully you can see me. Hopefully I still got this system here. And like I said, of course, we're gonna show you everything here. Pretty sure I had video of everything before. Right?
Don't forget the 2-inch.
2-inch?
The piece that you told me to remind you about gluing in.
Oh, I'm doing that right now.
Uh,
It just went in. Just made the final connection, buddy. Thank you very much. Nice and clean. Shortened it out so it's a little elbow right there. And, now we'll tighten that union a little bit. We're gonna clean up. And we're done. Now we're gonna be coming back to this particular job on Friday. Tomorrow, there's a person coming to refinish the stairs. So, that's that. Now we're just gonna kind of clean up our stuff. And show you. Oh, whoops. We'll say goodbye. Let's see. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. But, all right. Put all my tools in here. All right. All right. Let me show everybody how it came out, Josh. How do you think it came out?
Came out looking clean.
I think it looks clean too. I do wish, of course, it could have been 2-inch all the way from coming out. So, you know, this was all what I redid. And then, you know, came into the heater, chlorinator, and that's it. So we'll finish up with the pool too. This is the pool that we're coming back on Friday. This is where I had my testimonial, where I was apologizing to everybody about measuring a pool wrong. So I'm really trying to get it together because I don't like that. So we just need to focus better and do a better job. Steve Got a Pool signing off, everybody. Thanks for everybody that joined in. Bye.